Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hi, this is Suzie Cheel from SuzieCheel.com, and we're back here today with the magic. How did you go with your magnificent outcomes? I have a really clean wardrobe, and lots of stuff has gone off to charity, so that's great. So we've got today, day 22, before your very eyes. This world, after all our sciences, is still a miracle. Wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whosoever will think of it. From Thomas Carlyle, who was a writer and a historian. 7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and the magic power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was a long list. At that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had the opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could, as though I had already received it. With my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say the magic words, "Thank you," for it multiple times in a day, and feel as if it had come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off the list. And when I had new desires, I would add them to my list. One of my desires from my original list was to travel to Bora Bora, been there, near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airline stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it was filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling places, and happiness was what surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me that the reason why they were so happy, they were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the aeroplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list, and the reason I was on the plane before my very eyes, gratitude. I share this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and happiness for life that you never felt before, and that is truly priceless. Every time I begin using gratitude and the law of attraction, at the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt, and I had 2 months before I was going to be forced to shut down. The money would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet on my desire list was my own big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, to improve the quality of my family's lives, to be 100% healthy again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of material things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work. The very first desire that I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off the list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire lists that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received each desire. Feel as grateful as you can, as if you now have it. Carry your desires with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for each one as you can, as though you have already received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from this day forward. And whenever you have time, open it up and read it and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your very eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross off a desire off your list, you will be in tears of joy because it seemed impossible. What seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude. And that's magic practice number 22, before your very eyes. So today, count your 10 blessings, make your list. While you're grateful, read your list and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire lists that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list. And for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received each desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. And on at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read it through, and feel as much gratitude as you can. And then just before you go to sleep at night, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you. And tomorrow we'll be back with the magic air that you breathe. And remember, share some comments below about how you're going with this amazing gratitude practice. Remember to open your heart to love and abundance. Namaste.